G'day mates, have you ever been mountain biking at night before? I never have, but it looks insanely fun. So today I'm setting myself a challenge. First, I'm going to build a fun new feature. It has to be fast and it has to involve airtime. Then I'm going to strap a bike light to my head and we'll see if I can ride the trail and the feature at night. This feature will continue on from where we left off in the previous episode. On this straight section, I want to build at least 2 jumps before joining back onto the old trail. But before we can do that, we need a new 180-degree berm. You'll start here, scoop down the hill, and then slingshot you into the new jump section. Before I start digging, I'm clearing the area and giving it a test ride. That way I can make sure that the curve of the berm is in the correct place. That feels pretty good, so it's time to start digging. And I have some good news. The digger is working again. As usual, I'm digging out the inside of the corner and shifting it to the outside. Doing this makes it easier to build the face of the berm taller. It's the following day and we had a little bit of rain last night, which is great because this soft dirt has had a good soaking, which means it's going to be easier to shape it and pack it in. But we're not ready for that just yet. My biggest problem for the day is this dead tree. It's right on the exit of the corner, so I need to get rid of it. Yeah, nah, that didn't work. Let's see if the digger has more chance. Timber! That was nowhere near as solid as I thought it was going to be. It was pretty rotten inside. You can see it's full of termites that have been eating the wood. The tree was easy to get rid of, but we're left with the stump, and that's the hardest part. My mini excavator doesn't have enough power just to pluck it out of the ground, so I'm going to have to try and dig around it a little bit, see if we can loosen it up and if I can get it free that way. I've dug a pretty decent sized hole around the stump and it still only moves a little bit. It's the roots that are holding it in place, so I'll have to dig around them and then chop them off. This is hard work and it takes ages, but hopefully it's enough to move the stump now. Yes, Maggie! Oh my God! Finally! Get out of here! With the stump gone, I can finally build the end of the berm. The second half is roughed in, now I'm going to work on the first half. The entrance speed of the berm is much slower than the exit speed, which means the riding surface doesn't need to be as steep. Using the slope of the hillside, it shouldn't be too much work to get this looking good. It's actually starting to look so sick, and I reckon if I move the mini excavator from the exit, I should be able to give it a test rip. It's still really soft, so I'll have to take it easy, but it should be hard enough to support my weight. Oh, that blows so nice. With a berm rideable, I'm going to start working on the next section. I'm clearing and flattening the straightaway because I want to build a few jumps. The first jump is right at the end of the berm and will also help with drainage. Similar to the last episode, water will catch on the inside of the berm and then cross over the trail here, so that everyone can have fun on this trail and making sure this jump is rollable. You guys have no idea how excited I am to be here today. For you, it's been a split second, but for me, it's been almost 2 weeks since I've been at the trail. We had rain, I pulled a muscle in my back, and I even moved house. So it feels bloody great to be back here building. Let's get back into it. With a roller/kicker in place now, I need to work on the next section, which includes a landing and another takeoff. Instead of just riding back into the old berm, I want to build that second roller somewhere around here so that you'll be able to gap into it, which will make this into kind of a rhythm section. You'll be able to pump them as rollers or jump them as doubles. To make that happen, I'm going to use the mini excavator to dig out the center. That is looking awesome. It's pretty much a lily pad now. I still need a bit more dirt for the top section, so I'm going to dig out the inside a little bit more. It's a very sharp edge and you don't want to clip your pedals on it when flying past. This is what happens when you don't plan your drainage. You can see water is trapped in the middle of the lily pad. I fixed this by digging a small ditch to drain the water and reshaping the feature so that water could flow across before the second jump. Time for the finishing touches, an extended landing and covering the worksite with leaves. Hell yeah guys, this is looking mint. The berm just rips down the hill and slingshots you into the new section. I filled in the middle of the rollers with leaves, which has really turned this feature into a lily pad. Because I built them as rollers to begin with, it means you don't have to gap them. If you're going a little bit slower, you can still ride over the top of the leaves. Now that I have the feature built, it's time for the second part of the challenge, riding it at night. So let's strap this bike light to my head and wait for it to get dark. While we're waiting, I might as well give away another t-shirt. Not this one though, you might have noticed it's not a Cutlaps t-shirt. Froff is another Aussie mountain biker and one of my favourite YouTubers. So if you don't know his channel already, definitely check it out. This episode's winner is Juzzo. He left this great comment, and if you want to win a t-shirt in the next episode, make sure you like, subscribe and leave a comment down below. The wait is finally over, it's dark, I've got the light on my head, and honestly, I haven't actually given it a try out in the wild, so this is the moment of truth. Is it going to be bright enough to ride my trail at night? Let's see. Oh, holy shit. Yes. Oh my God, this is, yeah, that is freaking bright. I'm pumped. I don't think I'm going to have any issues riding the trail at night with this thing on. That's sick. Let's do it. Let's drop. Dropping. Oh, I'm so pumped for this. The old berms. Oh, nice. Chicane. Oh, coming up to the drop. Sends it. Yeah. Oh, sidewinder berms. Yes. Ripping. You berm. Oh yeah! Oh! That was so much fun. I've got to hit it again. This time I'll get some better angles with the big camera. Oh yeah! Hell yeah, last night was awesome. The new feature is so much fun. And if you haven't tried night riding, definitely give it a go because it is a great way to spice up your trails. It's currently winter here in Australia and it gets dark really early. So having the bike light will allow me to get a lot more riding time in. If you're interested in doing the same, the kind people at Magic Shine have sent me a discount code to share with you guys. Simply click the link in the description and enter cutlaps15 at checkout for a 15% discount on your order. I'm actually pretty excited about this because it's my first affiliate deal, which means that Magic Shine will give me a small finder's fee for every purchase made through my link below. And it doesn't cost you guys anything extra, so it's a win-win for both of us. Small support like this really helps out the channel. Thank you, legends, and I'll see you in the next episode.